Features of microeconomics. 1. Study of individual units. 2. Slicing method. 3. Microscopic approach. 4. Use of marginalism principle. 5. Analysis of resources, allocation and economic efficiency. 6. Partial equilibrium. 7. Based on certain assumption. 8. Limited scope. 9. Price theory. And 10. Analysis of market structures. Let's study each of these features in detail. The first feature of microeconomics is study of individual units. Microeconomics is the study of working of small individual economic units like particular households, individual firms, individual prices, etc. The second feature of microeconomics is slicing method. To know the taste of apple, people never eat the entire apple at a time, but they cut the apple into small slices and then eat. Microeconomics divides or splits the economy into small individual units and then studies each unit in detail. Example, studies of a particular household demand in detail. The third feature of microeconomics is microscopic study. The way we use microscope during school time to know about the small cell's functions. Microeconomics is the microscopic study of the economy. Microeconomics consists of looking at the economy through a microscope to see how millions of the cells in the economy, such as individual consumer, individual firms, play their part in the working of the whole economy. It studies individual tree and not the whole forest. The fourth feature of microeconomics is use of marginalism principle. Before buying new model of mobile phone, you always analyze, is it necessary to buy it? When you think of getting an extra unit, even when you have one, you make an economic decision. This decision is based on margin. Thus, margin means the value of how much additional utility will be provided by that extra unit. All important microeconomics decisions are taken at the margin. The fifth feature of microeconomics is analysis of resource allocation and economic efficiency. There is a company having bags and shoes as its major products, wherein leather and manpower are two resources used for its production. Here, leather is being used in production of both bags and shoes. But analyzing its more requirement for production of bags, leather will be allocated for bag production than for shoes. Similarly, microeconomics analyzes how the scarce resources are allocated efficiently among competing groups. Allocation of resources involve what to produce, how to produce, and how much to produce, etc. The sixth feature of microeconomics is partial equilibrium. Microeconomics based on assumption, that is, other things remaining constant like in law of demand is based on assumption like the income of consumer remain constant, population of the country remain constant, etc. The seventh feature of microeconomics is based on certain assumption. We all know the theory of demand and price. That is, when price of goods increases, demand of goods decreases. But in case of fashion, people like to purchase new fashionable things even if price has increased. So this theory is based on assumptions which are unrealistic, like full employment, free market economy, perfect competition, etc. The eighth feature of microeconomics is limited scope. Microeconomics studies individual economic units and not the whole economy. Microeconomics does not deal with national problems like poverty, unemployment, inflation, etc. So, there is limited scope of microeconomics. The ninth feature of microeconomics is price theory. Microeconomics is also called as price theory because it is concerned with determination of prices of goods and factors of production, that is, prices for land, labor, capital, and entrepreneur. The prices of goods increase if cost of factors of production increases. Finally, the 10th feature of microeconomics is analysis of market structures. You will observe that the price of cloth in the Gujarat is rupees 100 per meter, but the same cloth has rupees 150 in Mumbai. This is a monopoly. Microeconomics analyzes the different market structures, like perfect competition, monopoly, oligopoly, etc. Thus, it helps to determine prices and quantities in different markets.